stomach is starting to, my face is starting to squinch up. And it was over. Oh yeah. I tried to pinch myself. That ain't work. I'm just ready for COVID to be over. Why you say that? Shit, I was gonna say stocks is.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has
when it first started, people was robbing banks. They had the mask on, they couldn't see him.
The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos.
Everything went virtual for school.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. 26-yard line. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. 2nd and 12 at the 25-yard
This shit is not it. When Bills start hitting, you like, man, what the hell is going on?
This is Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
You talking about, you know how he was a kid, you just like, you know.
He's now hit the 6,000 yard mark.
I want to get that, I want to get that. And then when you got the opportunity now, like, how much does that cost?
In fact, he can boast that he's rushed for over 1,000 yards more than Gale Sayers did in his career. And Gale Sayers was a Hall of Famer in a short career.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. 3 yards to gain there, second down.
I mean, it's a learning experience.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
Sliding out of the pocket. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. KJ Hamler, the intended receiver.
No, that's not.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Caught left side by Funchess. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Brings up 2nd.
Checking Raleigh if you
they'll
need to come
employ
up
the
here
jumbo
season.
set now on 2nd and 1. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And now he's going to use his legs. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Yo, hello?
Offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
That's
well, it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie
Like, what are you trying to say?
in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them.
I mean, I get that, but I would have been like, yo, he's disrespecting me. Like,
and now as a defensive coordinator,
what are you trying?
We've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
2nd and 5.
Well, I wasn't really pressed. They never said anything like that to me.
Here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd down now. It's Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked him back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right there in the middle of the field.
And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
No, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on, how about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, it kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 6. And a first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They go play fake. Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line.
Mahomes pass intercepted.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
At the 47-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. 2 seconds to go, first quarter. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Chiefs, nothing.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he's going to be met at about the 43. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
He'll rifle this. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. It's a gain of 35.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Flushed out right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce-back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And he will take this one home.
Bro, I know he's pissed. I know he's pissed. I hit stick one dude. He dropped the ball. It got bounced in the air and it got picked for a pick six.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times
you can go watch my stream and go look at that.
Not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while. To have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
For different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a three-syllable word. Yeah. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. The pass there complete to Sutton. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Good. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And the Chiefs are going to get him. I don't care if you're taking it in round one, you're undrafted, whatever. As a rookie quarterback in this league, you're going to have games where you face adversity like this.
Lessons. All the time you're going to face these lessons. The key for this guy is will he be able to bounce back in the next one? Because right now, this has not been his game.
Complete. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Give them 22 there on the third down conversion. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
7-yard line.
They'll bring out 4 receivers. 3 of them being sent to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 4. And this is going to be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football, Charles. Now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
Are you fucking kidding me? Freaking Patrick Mahomes.
Picked off around the 37. And
he can't even step into a pass. Are you fucking kidding me?
37-yard line.
At the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now they'll toss to Jones running left. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football. But that means if I want to run it inside, if you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
And that is incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he gets it to Funchess complete. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. Back to throw now on first down. That is caught at the 7. And the Broncos are going to have themselves a first and goal as he's out of bounds at about the 7-yard line. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. Back to throw again. Steps away to his left. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on second and goal? And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And nothing but daylight ahead. 20, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. The mistakes continuing to pile up, and it looked like they were going to be able to eat into that deficit. Instead, now the deficit is even larger.
Yeah, they were on a march with a chance to get back within a score, but now that deficit continues to grow.
And it's 21-3. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on top. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And able to get this out to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
25 yards. First down, Chiefs.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Looking to throw on second down. Mahomes. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle.
The game I'm playing is
the
different.
lead up now to 25.
The only reason is because you know how you just used to having certain people on your team. Like, I don't have Tyreek on my team because he got hurt for 5 weeks.
This one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
So playing offense, I have to like play through like just people who are open. It's just
Denver offense at the line,
I
ready
just can't
to go.
throw it up.
And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Right back to Dobbins on 1st. Room here to run. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a 1st down.
1st down.
She said no.
Hey, 43, 15.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Complete.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
12 at the 18-yard line.
They'll go again to Jones. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And that will be incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been any. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And he'll be corralled
Dang, I cannot play man.
40-yard line.
Every time I play man,
A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
At their 48-yard line.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rolling to his right. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Welcome back now to Denver. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And that's complete. Albert Okuebuna. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
A play action fake. They'll look to throw. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones.
The pass.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd down.
Here's Jones.
The 28-yard line.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Touchdown, Kansas
J.K. Dobbins, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs just continue to pour it on.
The kick is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. This is the tight end fan. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
And at the 41.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City.
Touchdown.
A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs take advantage of the turnover and put up 6.
Makes the score.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will extend this big lead. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there, 24.
24-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Again, it's Jones. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
The Broncos on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll drop to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jones. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to make it 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So they converted their first 2 4th down attempts. Not there. Now they're 2 for 3.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? But, you know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lobby for that 3rd one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe now the head coach might not be so eager to go for it as we go forward.
Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down.
1st down, Kansas City.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Kill, kill, kill. Check 13, check 13.
Now here's Mahomes. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
52's the mic right here over there, right? 52's the mic. I know he ain't got it.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5.
Complete to J.K. Dobbins.
9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. They'll run with Dobbins. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 40.
1st and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Stepping up, he'll try and run. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Flush to his right. He'll run it. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs.
Today's final.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Chiefs, They just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they'll return home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, it's starting to look like it won't be their year as they drop to 5-6. And they'll get a home date next week against the Detroit Lions. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Know my name, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. They say but I know I got an antidote to retain some kind of self-control. Look inside my head through a telescope. You erase all the calls from a telephone. No sense of smile, maybe tell a joke. Holding back your tears, singing minimal syllables. Yo, look at me, at the asylum. Was a fateful mistake, get a parts of my mind, don't get much love. If you want in my head, come and call me up. You look like a twisted Robin Hood. You take from the rich and the poor and us. Wearing diamond shoes where you walk your pugs in a town you create where there ain't no love.